So we're working on the T5, it's a 2.5 TDI BNZ. So to get to the map sense on this 2.5 TDI, it's a 2007 BNZ engine, we've got to take the coolant, expansion, bottle, header tank, move that out of the way. So there's two crossheads that are here. So there's a crosshead just here, there's another one that's just here. And then hopefully we can just move this and place it just there. After that, we've got to take this intercooler pipe off, so then we've got a bit of access, because the pump is actually just there. So this is where we're going. So we can take this bolt out, this bolt, or screw. It's on a bit gnarly. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to take this plug off. Now on this plug there's two clips, one on each side, so you're going to press them both at the same time. So that's out. What we can do, chuck this to the side. Just be careful about stretching the hose here. So this hose is a little bit stretched on there. Just be careful. As long as it's round the back, there's a bit of access. So now, here we go. If we move this out of the way, we're going to undo this part that's just here. Do not worry about this wire. This van has had some work done, which we're not going to mention, but makes it a bit better. So what we're going to do is we're going to undo this with a 7mm or a flathead, just because of the angle. It's a bit easier to just get the 7 on it. And that's that pipe off. And I'm just going to slip the Jubilee off, put it to one side. I'm going to get a tub in a sec for all my pieces, because you've got to be organised, guys and girls. Sweet. So this is the next stage, just here. What we're going to be doing is we've got to take this clip off for this sensor. That's just here. So to do that, we're going to push it in, press the tab, which is just here, just there the tab is. As we press the tab, we should be able to just pull it. There we go. So as you press the tab, it just slips it off. Drop that out of the way, don't worry about it too much, we'll find it in a minute. So now we're going to be taking this clip off. So on this clip, just be careful with your sensor that's just there. My sensor's actually getting replaced. And now we should be able to just pop the pipe out. Nope. It's been a bit funny, so I just removed it completely. And then we give it a little wobble. Here's the pipe. So this pipe is now removed, so we've got a bit more access. Make sure you put this somewhere safe, don't stand on it and break it. Also, while you're in the area, just check for any splits that's occurring. Doesn't look too bad to me. It's definitely worn, but there's no holes. Got excess oil. It's very common on these engines. So we're now back in the thick of it. There's a lot of oil actually. Quite a lot of oil that's passing through the turbo. So I'll actually have a look at that at some point soon. Now what we're going to be doing is taking off the map sensor. So here it is. I'm just undoing this Jubilee clip. And this is the holder that secures the sensor. Hopefully it's going to come free. There we go, it's nice and free, which is nice. Come on, son. There we go. So that's free. That is absolutely covered in oil. It's pretty usual though, but it seems a little bit excessive to be honest. So I'm going to get my turbo and have a good look at that. Anyway, here's the sensor. That to me doesn't look genuine. But if you take a good look in there, there's a lot of green. So in here, it's actually covered in green. So here, we've got 2 bolts. These are T20s, okay? Make sure it goes in. Before you undo it, just give it a nice little wobble. Make sure it's fully in. There we go. Same on the opposite side. These are coming out now. There we go. So it's going to have a bit of a seal underneath it. There we go. So there's the seal, nice little O-ring. And here's the sensor. So I think that's an unbranded sensor. Yep. Also does tell you the direction where it sits through this little slit at the back, I think. So that's that way. Just there. And we're going to get our new one and fit it. So we got the Bosch sensor, which is nice. And here it is. So here's the old one, which is an unbranded. It looks pretty unbranded to me. And then here's the new one. We'll see how similar they look. They're quite different really, aren't they? Yeah. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wipe some of this grease, well oil, sorry, just around that seal. A bit of lubricant on the fitting. And then I'm just going to slide it in. And I'm going to evenly just compress it, both sides, like that. So that is now fitted. This is going to hopefully stop my little flashing coil light. Glow plug light, not coil light. My apologies, I'm a bit tired. It's a T20. There we go. So I've just put the screws in and tight. I'm just going to nip them up a smidge. And that's done. So this is ready for fitting. So we're just about to fit this housing back in. Let's do it. So here it is. And there's the sleeve. This is already pretty oiled. So it should just slot in nicely. As you do it, if you just give it a little bit of a rotation, really does help. Sort of. There we go. That's nice and in now. What we're going to do is tighten the jubilee up and get this plug back on it. So 7mm on the jubilee. Nearly tight. Feel it slowly compressing. Not too tight, that's done. Next job is the next pipe. So I always get a bit of the oil and put a light film of the oil just around that, because you don't want that getting trapped dry. So and that's just gone in nicely. Now we're going to put the clip on it. Make sure that is in. Yeah. So the clip, the tabs go this way. So it's stretched on. There's one. Oh, this one corner popped out. Got it back on track. And that's in. Just give it a little wiggle, make sure it doesn't come off. Now we've got the Jubilee for the top. You just want to put this on here. Just there like that. Just there. Oopsie. So you want it tight but not too tight. And that's it. Well, it's not, because I haven't put the sensor in. So the sensor wire, mine, goes around the back. It just sits in the plug. There we go. Now the last but not least, so we just got to put the header tank back. Just there. Oops. We've got 2 Phillips to chuck into it. I'm really tired. Phillips in. Second one. And then I'm going to check that tight by hand. I did not zap them because it would just rip the thread out. Yeah, that's tight. That is pretty tight. And then we've just got to plug the coolant sensor in. And that's done. So thanks for watching. Hopefully this has given you a bit of guidance on how to change your map sensor, so you boost pressure sensor. Now thanks for watching.